Deaf people don't need help, they just need equality.
You know, we're talking about an experience that everybody should have a right to experience.
I've been to events where the only lift they had was used to carry rubbish.
My name is William and I'm a deaf music fan.
My name is Echo and I'm 26 years old. So I use a wheelchair because I've been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
We wouldn't have any other community left out in the way that a lot of our deaf communities are, and maybe that's because we don't give them enough of a voice.
1 in 10 live music attendees in the UK have an impairment or chronic health condition of some kind. So we're talking about a not insignificant demographic of people.
I've always been into rap music. I find it's, next to reading books, it's the greatest form of escapism because you sort of lose yourself in the beat, you lose yourself in the lyrics. It's quite it's therapeutic for me, I think.
I realised how much I love music when my dad had introduced me to, I think it was Blur Song 2, that he bought as a single. And it was one of those that enabled for me to use my cochlear implant to be able to hear.
And when we go out, we've listened to rap, dubstep, heavy metal, just everything.
I love live music and the feel of escapism.
It's right there in 3D in front of you in all of its glory.
And when we go out, I notice things like the lack of preparation for your wheelchair. People change, but people don't seem to recognize that all you want to do is be independent.
There is different levels of deafness, but we are still being seen as one equal group because no matter what people say about how much I can hear, the bottom line is if I take my cochlear implant off, I'm profoundly deaf, and I would use more sign language to be able to communicate. It doesn't necessarily mean I wanted to wear a cochlear to hear, it's just helps me to communicate.
Literally because they see me as a black guy, someone has suggested that I was either shot or stabbed because there's no other reason I could be in a wheelchair.
I went up and said, can I have data, please?
Yeah.
What? I was like, data? And the, what? Data, D-I-D-E-R, and she finally poured it. Thank you so much. Went up to you guys and I was like, sparkling water? So what's the difference between data and sparkling water? I know I might have a mild speech impairment, but data and sparkling water, can you hear the difference?
It's two completely different syllables, and I hope that happens to you again tonight.
I find customer services in bars especially, they do sort of, especially once they see you, they'll offer to bring your drinks to the table for you, even if it's not a service they typically,
The one thing that I love about being deaf is being able to go to a music event or a festival or somewhere that's really noisy like a club, and I'm able to use my sign language skills to be able to communicate. We could just have a conversation, one person at the other end of the room, and there's me being able to talk to them, and I think that plays its advantages of ordering a drink.
When we got disabled people or wheelchair people come in, we just put chairs next to the stage. And if they call us the day before, we just explain them that they can queue jump if it's busy outside, where the disabled toilet is, and where the seats are going to be allocated for them.
To be an ally, just be a decent person.
Just don't be weird.
Look at me so that I can lip read you.
If someone looks like they genuinely need help, ask them, do you need help? Don't just assume that you can come and grab someone's chair or impose your attempt of being a good citizen on them.
That's a key message for us, is actually, if you care about your audience, if you care about growing your audience as a band or an artist, think about how your shows are inclusive to deaf and disabled fans. Everybody working in the music industry has a role to play. Together we can work to support the industry to make improvements and ultimately create music without barriers.
That's right. Is that right?